Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to go over some weekly reminders on things that are going to be expiring coming up on Tuesday night when the normal maintenance time would be happening. Now this week there is not a maintenance, but things will still be expiring. There's actually not a lot of limited time stuff going on this week. There is one thing really important though that I do want to remind you all about, and that's going to be a limited time task campaign that we have for upgrading armor. And one of the rewards from that actually gives you a Duo Celio Almate camo, as well as 1.5 million Meseta as a reward too. So it's a very worthwhile task to complete. We're going to jump into the info about that. The rest of the video is basically just going to be your average weekly trades and your Arks record and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So right away, I want to mention to y'all, we do have a very important campaign that's going to be coming to an end. This was one for trying out the new armors that was in the game for the Try It Out armor campaign. Now, there's actually some tasks here. If you go over to limited time tasks, you can find all three of these different tasks right here. Some of them will give you materials and stuff for upgrading your Duo Celio weapons and your armor and stuff. But one of the most important ones is going to be this one right here. This one actually gives you 1.5 million Meseta and also a very limited time camo for the Duo Celio Almate. Now, I'm sure a lot of you all don't want to miss out on this Duo Celio Almate or the 1.5 million Meseta that you get from it either. So all you have to do to actually get a hold of this task in particular here is just upgrade an X-Stasis armor to a DoStasis series armor. It doesn't matter any of the other stats of it. As long as you just upgrade an X-Stasis armor to a DoStasis armor, then you're going to clear this task here and you're going to get that camo and you're also going to get the 1.5 million Meseta. Now, in this campaign, they actually have it to where you get partial refund of your cost for enhancing X-Stasis and stuff like that too. So if you want to, you probably should try to clear all three of these tasks here. Try to do the other two first and then do the upgrade your armor as the last one if you haven't yet. So I haven't actually upgraded my X-Stasis to a DoStasis myself. I don't actually intend on doing that currently right now, just because the small stats that you get from it, from the HP and the PP, not really that worth to me, considering that it actually locks your armor to where you can't sell it any longer. So I'm just kind of holding out currently until I see what other options SEGA might give us. I feel like in the future SEGA's probably going to give us Arga, Sheza, and Delta versions of the armors. I'm sure that the existing DoStasis will likely be able to upgrade into those, but it sure would suck if that's not the case. So I'm just kind of holding out currently because I don't really care about the HP or the PP. So a quick heads up reminder, don't forget about doing your Dark Falls Dalian suppression for your weekly 20 star gems. You need to go over there and kill Dark Falls Dalian rank 2 one time to complete this. So the Arks record rankings for this week, there's actually two of these, and one of them is going to be for Detector class only, and the other is going to be for all classes. So you have Arrow Runner Solo, and this one you can find over in South Alio at the large cocoon down there in South Alio, and this one's for all classes. And then we also have Wild Avalanche Solo, and this one's for the Detector class only, and this one you can find over in Central Cavaris. So I'll go ahead and open up my map here, and I'll show you all where you would find these. So the Detector only one you can find over here in Central Cavaris, and it would be right here at this Wild Avalanche cocoon. You can see the one with the little king crown on it. And then down here in South Alio is where the one for all classes would be, this large cocoon right here next to the Ryuker, Arrow Runner. This one right here that you would start up, this one can actually be completed on all classes. So make sure that you go and do at least a run of both of these. Don't forget to come back to base PSO2 and hit the metal barter exchange here. You want to trade in your weekly limited time exchange here for the Buster medals. You can actually get 100 star gems here from doing this trade. This is a lot of extra star gems you can get weekly. You get the Buster medals from running the Cradle of Darkness trigger, and you get that trigger from the Alliance shop in base PSO2. A lot of people just tend to start it up. You can also run the Urgent Quest version of it when it pops up too. Now you also want to come inside the casino and go over to the left to the prize attendant Chip, and he has a limited exchange here that you can do weekly, and this is for star gems as well. Now you could actually hit this per ship too, so if you have characters with multiple ships, this is an individual trade per ship. You do have to have casino coins to get a hold of these though, which you can get really easy just by doing a daily order for your character, and you can actually do that per character too. So you can just log in, do a daily order on a character, get 5 casino coin passes, which is a minimum of 500 casino coins, swap characters and do that again, do another daily order on a different character and you get 5 more casino coins. And it turns into some really nice easy star gems weekly that you can get. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into our static weekly trades that you repeat every single week. And first up, we're going to come to the NPC Architect at the beginning of Central City. She has the Genesis points trade here. You can trade in for various things here. Some of her stuff is monthly, some of it's weekly. One of the most important weekly ones that she has is the Master Fragments here. You want to make sure you trade in for these. I would also suggest picking up her TA customization discs too. It's always good to have some of these, especially the Omni one and the B ones up here. And then as well, you might want to go through here and get some of her capsules or her materials and stuff. Some of this stuff stuff's just monthly trades though, but it's still very useful. Then up next, we're going to go to the first shop on the left in Central City, the item trader Travis. Now Travis, up at the very top, you're going to go to item recycle. You want to make sure that you trade in weekly for your end drop rate 100%. You get 10 of these. Also the add preset skill level 1, you get 3 of these. And as well, also hit your alpha reactors, your star gems, and your genesis points here too. Then also you want to go to item exchange, and down at the very bottom you want to trade in for the 3 in augmentation success rate boosters. You get 3 of these a week, these 10% boosters for augmenting your gear. Also go to Arks Circuit Badge Exchange, make sure that you trade in for your weekly star gems right here. Also go to Item Exchange STIA, and you want to go to the middle of the screen here, and you can trade in for various like arms refiners, NEX cubes, and also class cubes here too. As well, the Aegis Integra Exchange at the very bottom down here, you want to trade in for the Aegis Souls and all the different Dominas here, which in turn you can make Halfinale with, which in turn can make Lux Halfinale, one of the most powerful augments in the game still. Also the Giga Strugman Exchange towards the bottom down here, you can trade in for these camos here weekly. It's really expensive for these, but also there's the Gigantic's Might, Precision, and Technique 4 capsules here, which usually have pretty decent value. Also the Growthman Exchange, you want to go here and trade in for your different TA customization discs inside of here too. And as well, go to Dreadscale Exchange, and you want to trade in for your 1 TA customization disc Omni here too. Now lastly, we're going to be going up the stairs of the Tower of Central City here to the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim. Tim has Alliance tasks. If you're doing Alliance tasks, you get Alliance badges. And if you go to the Alliance badge shop here, you want to make sure that you trade in for your Genesis points and also the Star Gems here. And also, he has some triggers here that usually have pretty decent value in the player shops. They might be worth running for you. The Gale Griffin ones here in particular, you can get Master Fragments from. And also like the Dark Falls Interception, you can get like a Ratty Souls from and stuff. So just be sure to like check in the player shops. You might want to trade them for some of these or run them with your friends or something and get some drops. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.